Hello, my boy's Brent, a little big guy, a little action. We're gonna get that shit going here today with Matt's Curse of the Brotherhood. Fantastic game, fantastic overall aesthetic, great looking game, great graphics, and just an overall great time. Very highly under reviewed. I think it's getting sixes on Critic, sevens, maybe a seven here and there, but the game's brilliant. A lot of people are sort of dissing the control scheme, but in my opinion, that anyone that can't figure out the mechanics of this game are having problems because they're just not coordinated enough to do it. Once you do learn and understand how to use the environment with your magic highlighter, you start to see how brilliant the game actually is. Puzzles are ingenious. A lot of times you're going to come across situations where you at first might not understand how to do it. That's the brilliance of the game, and the way that it was designed was, so you had to think a little bit. A lot of people don't want to think anymore when they play video games, the Call of Duty players of the world and that, whatnot. But, this game really has that allure to it, that puzzle solving allure. A lot of nice action sequences where you're being chased by a giant troll, a giant rock troll. He might look a little bit like your mom sometimes, but other than that, well, you've got to be quick with your response time. There is a lot of twitch involved in certain scenes. When you get to slow motion, you're gonna have the ability to dig out your highlighter and think a little bit and have some time to react. Here you can see my depth, skill, and coordination as I move in the environment. Lightning quick response on jumps, and just a great time flying over spiky man-eating vines. It's one of those things where the sound design and the graphics mesh well. A lot of people want to say, next gen, this is supposed to be next gen graphics, but the animation's amazing. It's really nice, the effects, not a lot of slowdown. Once in a while you get a little bit of a slowdown when too much is going on, but it's very, very rare. Not a lot of problems with the overall aesthetic, the look, the feel, not a lot of glitches here. It's just, it's a nice time. You're always having fun, you're always looking forward. A lot of people want to bring up the stale puzzle structure and all this stuff that goes on, but I'll tell you, it's you gotta use your head a little bit. Great game, great time. I had fun with it all the way through, and it's one of those things where I think that this game is one of those underrated gems here. Evans on Metacritic, but a great time. Just definitely worth $12. I would recommend this to absolutely anybody, kids, family, old people. It's a time to be had, and it's only about 5 hours long. As I use some fireballs, it's nice to see a little offensive ability here and there late game. Not a lot of enemies in the game, so it is fun when you do come across them, and you sort of instill that sense of dread because one shot and you're done. So you have to be sort of quick, even in these situations, to figure out what's going on. And hey, I come up, I shoot my purple fireballs, and move forward. Great action scene. I'll leave it at this. Just below the game. Great. Again, I'm going to go ahead and give this game a solid 8.4 out of 10. I absolutely loved every second of it. Again, 5-6 hours. Sound design, awesome, crisp, great, fluid, butter smooth controls. Again, there was people complaining about the controls. Let me tell you, the controls are absolutely very, very good. And anyone that's just dissing the control scheme just doesn't know how to use the sticks, doesn't know how to, use all their fingers at once. You sometimes do have to multitask a little bit, but the people that are not motor impaired will absolutely disagree with any professional review when it comes to the platformer fan. Great, just a great game, and this is hopefully going to be a trend for me. I'm going to try to review as many games as possible, so you can sort of understand where to cut out the fanboys, Sony fanboys. So let's keep this train moving, and I'll see you next week.
Then join him.